I want to know the purpose. I want to know the meaning of life. Like, I just want to know.
Big part, listen, the meaning of life has a few things all wrapped up in one, and one is having compassion for animal life.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like think like having compassion for seals, having compassion, right, for animal life, dogs and cats.
Yeah.
And there's because people have they shut that they act like they have compassion for animal life, but they have a shut off switch in there, and in the end they care more about themselves. And and the meaning of life is to, of course, have respect for yourself, of course, all that's involved, but having that true compassion for animal life, that is one of the secrets to the meaning of life.
And I'm so happy that I heard what you said about compassion and the meaning of life. Oh. Can you keep going? So compassion for dog. I love
that's
dogs
a big.
I'm too emotional about.
That's a big piece of the meaning of life. That is a very big piece. It's having the utmost respect for life itself, and I think that's lost. I think that's missing in, believe it or not, people enjoying their life doesn't mean that that's what that means. Of course you want to enjoy your life, but people get confused where enjoying your life becomes the meaning of life. It's more than that. It's having that respect for life itself, and that's something different, and that's part of the meaning of life. And there's more to it. I might talk about it soon, okay?
I have a question. All the terrible things that happen to the animals on this planet, it eats me up inside.
Me too.
How do I deal with that?
That's a sore spot for me, truly, because that's that's a really sad thing, truly a sad thing. It's God takes care of them. When they leave and they've been wronged and injustice upon the animals, God truly takes care of them when they leave. Get some good food. You're gonna get me crying. Animals is a tough one.
Yes.
Spirit of compassion says the meaning of life, okay, is what happens when we leave here. That's the meaning of life. So that's the key right there. Everything we do down here, in the end, is for when we leave. I'm sure that's not helping right now because there's a lot more information Spirit of Compassion can give me on that and that I'm receiving right now too. But that's the short of it. Everything we do down here matters for when we leave. That's the meaning of life right there. Any good thing you do, even on the smallest level, and you're doing it from your heart, on the smallest level or big level, whatever it is, anything you're doing, okay? Just remember, it all counts when we leave here. The meaning of life is to get to that point for when we leave, right? And so that's a big thing right there. And I'm just giving you that little tidbit. And someday I'll talk about a lot more too. Sandra says, like being a good person. Yeah, definitely. I know you guys are all good people. Every little thing you do, doesn't matter what it is, and it has a good intention to it, matters to when we leave here. You save a worm on the sidewalk, and that's all you can do, is you see a worm floundering on the sidewalk, and all you can do is just grab that worm before it gets dried out and it loses its existence and its life. And you take that worm and you dig a little spot in the dirt and you put that worm down in that dirt. That right there means everything to when we leave here. To when we leave here. There's this moment in time as we're leaving here where all those things come to us. Right in between leaving, right on that phase where we're just about to leave, whenever that is in our lives. Right when we're about to leave, you see it. You see every worm you saved. You see everything you've done with good intention. right? So many people, even if you're in that condition, you do one good deed, one little thing. It gets shown to you by the angels before you leave. Right before we leave here, I can tell you this, and I can talk about this for hours and hours and days, because I know a lot more information, right, from SOC. But right when we leave here, every good intention, good thing you've done on the smallest level gets visual in your soul, and you see it. Doesn't matter if your eyes are closed, doesn't matter if your eyes are open, doesn't matter if you're not even all there, but you see it all, and you see every good deed you did, every little thing you did, and it matters when you leave here. And that's just part of it. There's more to it than this, and I can tell you guys another time about when we do leave here. It's not similar to karma. It's about the soul itself. So it's not about karma in the end, because I'm not saying you get punished if you don't do good deeds or anything like that. So it's not a karma thing. What happens is it's about your soul. That's what it is. Everything we do here, the meaning of life, is healing and perfecting the soul for when we leave, because our soul lives on. Okay? We're just in this temple for the moment, and that moment's quick. Billions of years go by, that moment's quick. So